Is Kenny Omega ever going to join the WWE? Well, my friends, on this video we're going to talk about that man, Kenny Omega. Because right now, as I speak, there's a hot rumors going around the internet, and like multi website is talking about this, including myself right now, because I thought that I need to address this thing. And that is that right now, as I speak, the WWE officials are very high on signing the former, IWGPN International Champion Kenny Omega. Because this year, 2016, WWE actually signed four, New Japan, top wrestlers, including AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. And that's not all, guys, because it looks like WWE really wants to sign Kenny Omega right now. And earlier, this year, Kenny Omega and WWE were actually, talking with each other. And Omega has, reported said that he will only join the WWE when his fellow Elite and Bullet Club members are, in WWE as well. And they are the Young Bucks. Because if the Young Bucks got signed with the WWE, Kenny Omega will sign too. But if the Young Bucks will not sign with WWE, Omega will refuse. And that's the only thing that, stops Kenny Omega from signing with the WWE and also having a contract with New Japan, Pro Wrestling. Because according to Daily Wrestling News, the WWE officials are now confident that they can actually have their man by 2017. And New Japan officials are reportedly really worried about the situations. Because if you don't follow in the New Japan wrestling right now, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are three of the top stars in New Japan wrestling right now. And both of them, their contract ends by next year. Which kind of worries, the company. Because if they're losing, three of the top guys, who is going to take their spots? I mean, that's basically saying that, WWE has... That's like... Think about this. That's like saying that WWE's top star is going to get released because WWE doesn't have money. I mean, that impact will be fucking catastrophic. And I think that the New Japan wrestlers feel the same way. Because, personally, I don't, watch too much of the New Japan Pro Wrestling. I've seen some couple of matches of them, but I don't follow them regularly. But I've seen some couple of matches of them. But this whole story, with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks joining the WWE would be amazing. Because I would love to see Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks joining the WWE, because that will make WWE look so fucking strong and huge. I mean, right now the WWE are already, a big company, but having those names in the company would be a fucking dream. I mean, I would never thought that I would see AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Carl Anderson again, joining, or Hideo Itami joining the WWE, because I think that is every wrestler's dream, to have their favorite, guys joining at the same company, and WWE has managed to do that, which is amazing. And yeah, so I would love to see Kenny Omega joining the WWE, because like I said, their contract with the company ends next year, so it might turn out true. But the other thing that the New Japan Pro Wrestling officials are scared about is that in every New Japan Pro Wrestlers contract, it says that they have a strict politics that the wrestler cannot talk about other promotions while under the contract. But if you have friends that works with another company, they can talk to each other. But let's say Vince McMahon wants to talk about Kenny Omega, he cannot do that, because that will break Kenny Omega's contract, which will be very devastated. But let's say Finn Balor's friend or something like that talk with Kenny Omega to kind of make him go to the WWE, that could work. Because as long as the whole the boss or the guys that runs WWE talks with those certain guys, then it's okay. And that is one thing that actually worries the New Japan Pro Wrestling's officials, which I can understand. But I have to wait and see, guys, because everything can happen in this organization in wrestling. I mean, because the guys that you think will join your other promotion might reject and might stay on the same program, because that has happened in the past, or they might go to some else organization than the WWE, because like I said, everything can happen in this business, guys. But anyway, guys, that's all for me. I think this news is crazy. But anyway, guys, that's all for me. Please like this video and please share it to your friends. And can we hit 2 likes about this? And let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks might join the WWE? And let me know in that comment section down below, and I will reply to you as fast as I can. And as always, have a nice day. Peace, guys.